us to read upon the burning of our house. What were some of our thoughts about this? What did we think about upon the burning of our house?
You gotta be educated.
You gotta be educated?
Yeah, lots of words.
It has a lot of vocabulary. And this is really interesting because Bradstreet was an entirely self-made woman. Women didn't go to college. They didn't do all those kinds of things. She learned to read because she loved it. She sat in her father's basically like studio where all of his library books were, and she read. And she read and she read and she read, and she became really well educated. What did you guys think about the fact that she just stood there and watched her house burn down?
She couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, she couldn't do anything about it, but why? Someone said get a bucket. Why didn't she just get a bucket?
At that time, when something's happening, you don't really think about anything.
This is true. It's hard. It's a big fire probably. But think about the fires we just had. Think about, people were out there, someone got arrested because he set a fire to stop the fire coming to his house. Think about the fires we just had, earlier in the summer. People were doing stuff. People were on their roofs with hoses. Why didn't she stop or try? Why did she just stand there? What was the point of that?
Of what?
Why did she just stand there?
Wasn't she really religious?
She was really religious. And why was she okay with the fact that her house burned down? Who does she say did it? God. She said, God is burning my house down. Yes. Why was she so excited God was burning her house down? She was pretty happy with it.
Because out of everybody in the town, God picked her house.
But why? Why was it okay that her house burned down? I would be pretty pissed off if God burnt my house down. I don't think I'd be a happy character.
Yeah, but you're not Catholic.
I'm not religious, yes.
It's only these two that are talking.
I know it is only these two that are talking. She
You need
wasn't
to shut
Catholic,
up
she was
now.
Protestant.
Yeah, but you would be pissed off
I would, because I'm Catholic?
because you're not
Because
Catholic.
I'm not. Okay, that's true. But okay, so you who are Christians, would you be pissed off if God burned your house down?
If I was really religious.
What's the difference? Being Protestant? Protestants,
Basically the same thing.
they're pretty much the same thing. They're pretty much the same thing. So, but why? What happens to all of her stuff once it gets burnt?
It goes to heaven or something like that?
Well, she doesn't have it anymore, right? And what is it that people who are Protestant believe you should be doing on earth? Should you have lots of things, lots of cell phones and iPods and cars? No, you should be living simply. And now God's burnt her house down with all its beautiful stuff. And now what can she do?
Nothing.
Nothing, but what does she get to do now? She has nothing left.
Get more.
She gets to live simply.
Oh, that too.
God has given her the ability to live simply by burning her house to the ground.
So that's what she believes?
That's what she believes. There's also in there's kind of a metaphor. What house is she looking forward to in the end? She says, my house is burnt down, but there's a house that she's looking forward to going to. What is this house? Heaven. There's the big house in God, and he's up there in his pearly throne, and he'll greet her in heaven. And that's the house she's looking forward to. This is a very, very traditional Protestant piece of literature. For homework tonight, you're going to read another one, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. I don't know if AP's read it yet, but it is really, 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 really scary. And it is even more hardcore than this. So if you liked this, or you thought this was really crazy, this is hardcore. God, you're standing there watching your house burn down and being like, thank you, God. This is so wonderful.
I wouldn't do that.
LOL.
Yes! My house is gone. So, it's an interesting thing. What you're going to do today is you're going to have 3 different choices on what you can do with this story. I like to try and give you guys choices. Hello, Tony.
Hey.
They're over here. There's an A choice, a B choice, and a C choice. Each one revolves around a different English standard because we like to show what we know in different ways. Some of us would much rather draw than write. Some would much rather write